It's a great afternoon. Welcome to it. Welcome to the big show right here on the segment that we call The Vault. And we're streaming live on Radio Flora and Galaxy Radio with DJ Nyamz on every single Sunday. We host different people from different parts of the world. So there's a movement I've been following for quite a while. Right. It's what I would call the YouTube YouTube movement. So I've got one of the guys on the show today. And to join me on the show today on The Vault, I've got Claude Joseph. Claude Joseph, it's a good afternoon. Welcome to Radio Flora and to Galaxy Radio.
Yeah, good afternoon to all listeners and to all watchers. Being welcomed here by DJ Nyamz.
Yes.
My name is Claude Joseph. Yes.
Yes. So Claude Joseph, let's take it step by step. So I want to first understand who is Claude Joseph. So, for example, where Claude Joseph is, where do you come from, and what do you do? Let's just take it step by step, So let's just understand where is Claude Joseph from?
Claude Joseph is from Kenya, East Africa. From the village, I can say the famous village Nyabohanse, born and raised in Nyabohanse at the border of Kenya and Tanzania in the eastern part.
Okay. So Claude Joseph,
yes.
You growing up, what did you always want to be?
When I was growing up, I wanted to become a doctor.
And then what happened?
When things go wrong, sometimes you don't only just cry like, oh, I wanted to be this. Now I have to force it to be this. No. It's because I used to see most of my villagers sometimes feel sick. And we used to have one ambulance that used to be called Ojele ambulance around, like a hospital. And it used to pass in a place like wee, the sirens, a lot of sirens. And we could be told like those are doctors inside there taking care of a patient. And I was like, oh man, I want to become a doctor when I grow up. Yes. But now I'm a doctor of content now.
Okay. Yeah, doctor of content. So anyway, let's get straight into it. Claude Joseph, I've been following you guys. I've been following the Nyabohanse movement. So explain to people who don't understand, where is Nyabohanse located?
Nyabohanse is a village. You can say it's a small village, but famous village. It is in Africa, Kenya, East Africa, in a country called Kenya, at a county 44. I can say so. Okay. We are in Migori County, yeah. So it's a village which has more than 50 plus YouTubers in the same area, and no one hates each other. We love each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Before so now, if you're to tell somebody about Nyabohanse village, what would you tell us about how people live there? You understand? Want to understand the culture, how people live there. Do people have mansions? Are they robots? Are they, describe to someone who we want someone to get the picture to visualize Nyabohanse. How would you describe it?
Nyabohanse is an evergreen village, which mostly have, we can say, different races living all together in harmony and peace. It's a village where most of our parents are farmers. It's a village where the main activity that is carried there is farming and animal rearing. When you say farming, you combine with animal farming. It's a village which is located near the border of Kenya and Tanzania, where we as Kenyans cross by to Tanzanians and Tanzania cross by to us, like in terms of trading. And also Nyabohanse, it's a village which has youths who are speaking in the one voice. We can say so. They speak in one voice. They work together as a team.
Okay. So what language do you guys speak? Do you speak English? Do you speak what language do you guys speak?
For now, Nyabohanse, we can say it's a multi-language area because we allow different people to come. But the main people who live there are Koreans. We speak Korea tribe.
Okay, so do you guys speak Swahili? Because I understand Kenya also is a Swahili place. Am I correct?
Yeah. We speak both English and Swahili, but in my village, like mostly Swahili is more understandable because even elderly people can understand more Swahili than English. So Swahili is more dominating than English.
Okay. Now let's get into the main reason why I'm hosting you today. Let's talk about YouTube. When did Claude Joseph start doing YouTube?
Claude Joseph started YouTube 2019, January 18th. When there is when my journey started on YouTube.
Okay. What motivated Claude Joseph to join YouTube, and how did you know about YouTube?
At first I wanted to become like Kanumba. Kanumba was one of the most filmmakers in Tanzania about action movies and bongo movies in Tanzania. And I wanted to, I used to watch him and love, like, I want to create, like, also to do some movies. And one day if Kanumba will not be there, I can also take over. But it never came to pass because I also ventured into dance. I was like, it's not okay. I did some shorts of dancing, and also I did some little short of learning French, because I used to see mostly I could see on the YouTube it's about French. So I was like, I can learn French on YouTube and also talk French to people. But it never happened. As I was scrolling, I saw one of my homie, Maro. I am Maro. He was in Colombia. He was in Colombia teaching, and he was translating from English to Spanish, where he was telling his students, like, this is the cheetah, we have big five, we have lion, and this. And on the other side, he was also speaking with them in Spanish at the same time in English. So I was like, oh, I can also create my videos and create as short as them as the way they are. So in a few days, like, it took some months, he came back in Kenya, and
so before we even got there, let's look at this. The perception of a lot of people, they say in Africa, people are not well advanced. That's the first perception. Second perception is, most people would say people work from within the villages and not up to date with a lot of things that are happening. But how did you get to understand about YouTube? How did you know about YouTube before even getting to meet or to know about Maro? But how did you know about YouTube?
Honestly speaking, I can just speak my honesty, is like, even in my home, I guess I was the first person having a good phone. Like, good phone, because me, I used to be like this guy who is like, I even owned phone before my elder brothers owned the phone, because I was this guy who's like more of, I can say more of IT stuffs, because I wanted to like to have these, I wanted to have these, you know. So I knew YouTube 2015, and my first YouTube was 2017.
How old were you in 2015?
I'm 25. I just turned 25 October last year. Yes. Yeah. So that's when I started realizing, oh, this is it. And also I used to have a friend of mine who was a homie also, but now he's late. He used to love Facebook, but me used to love YouTube. So there is when now things started changing on.
Okay. So now let's fast forward. You now get to meet Marwa. Now, when you met Marwa, then take us from there. How then did you proceed your YouTube journey?
One thing is, because I was working on my own at the same time, schooling at the same time, hawking, you know. I don't know if you other people understand hawking, like vending stuffs. Yeah. So I was like, I want to meet this guy. Hopefully we met. I was with David Jr. came visit me, the place where I was working. And he showed me, like, this is the progress, because I was not be able to go back home because I was working, and I couldn't make it home. So one day I decided, like, I want to have a leave and go back home. So I used to attend Marwa's live stream, and I wrote to him on Instagram, because me, I'm not this guy who does like show up. I wrote to him and told me, yes, come to this time. I went there for the first time. I did a video with him. It was very late in the evening, around 6 p.m. Already the sun was, down. So the only thing that we did and came in my mind until to date is, like, he told me, Cloud, we don't need help. What we need is empowerment. If today you get an empowerment, it's like you become a small eagle, like an eaglet that is gaining what you call like wings. And once you gain your own wings, you can be able to fly on your own. So those are the words that still stick in my mind until today. I was like, okay, I'm the African eagle now. I'm gaining some strength. I'm gaining my wings, and I can stand on my own. Despite that, I'm being helped sometimes by her subscribers. Most of the biggest support come from my subscribers, which I do cherish each and every subscriber.
So now let's take it from there. You did the first video with Marwa. How did it change your life from there? How did it change your life? How did it inspire you?
Yeah, from there actually I gained it opened my mind. It was like a mind opener. Like when he told me, the first thing was like, we don't need help by crying each and every single day. We need empowerment. So I was like, the word empowerment that told me like, you have to be like a small eaglet that wants to gain wings. That's when my mind opened up. Because me, I was not doing YouTube because of money, honestly speaking. I was doing because I wanted what you call like to be known. I wanted that fame. I'm this guy who like fame, but I like fame with character, not fame without character. So I was like, okay, that's what one thing he told me. And then my mind just opened up like, oh, this is how it's going on. He told me, look at this all stuff. Look at all this that I have. Be in a situation where if you see even a beautiful car, you'll be like, I'm able to buy this, but not like, oh, if I wish I can buy this. No, put all the wishes aside and say, I can. So that's when I realized like it's like it gained me the muscles. His words gained me the muscles, and I was like, oh, I can create now a bond on my own and start doing the stuffs.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're still listening to The Vault right here on Radio Flora and Galaxy Radio. DJ Nyamz broadcasting all the way from Germany. And this beautiful afternoon, I'm hosting Claude Joseph. And yeah, we're talking about his journey. We're talking about who Claude Joseph is, what he's doing, and we're finding out a lot of other things about the YouTube movement and Claude Joseph and everything. So Claude Joseph, you've done YouTube. You've started YouTube. Let's talk. Let's understand. In terms of YouTube, I know people do different content. What type of content do you do on YouTube?
Claude Joseph is a world traveler. I can regard myself so, because I travel different countries to showcase people like everything is possible, because most people have this norm like, when I go to this place, maybe I'll feel racism, I'll feel discriminated, I'll feel this. With me, I'm traveling to break that bond, that things, we are different people. You can say we are different colors, but with one mind, one mindset, and one people, because yes.
Okay. So how many countries have you traveled to so far?
I've traveled to, this is my 16th country since I started traveling.
Okay, so let's run down the list to some of the countries you've traveled to, so people just understand.
I've traveled in Africa. I've traveled to Tanzania, Uganda, Burundi, Zambia, Namibia. I've been to South Africa, Lesotho. I've been to Mozambique, Eswatini, and in the Middle East, I've been to Dubai. In Asia, I have been to Nepal. I have been to India. I've been to Hong Kong, and now in Malaysia.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
So in terms when you're traveling, what are some of the challenges that you do face in terms of be it visa, in terms of be it culture, culture shock and everything? What are some of the challenges that you would face? You'd say, I normally face this and this and this challenge.
Yeah, most of the challenge that you face is like our passport. Sometimes you having a passport from Africa where like even the same immigration don't understand like how you managing to travel with this. So sometimes they see the passport and they want to question you like, what do you have? How do you make money? How do you have this? Who supports to make this? So the biggest challenge is like sometimes you fail. You are like, I want to go to this country, but you have an inner fear that the immigration will ask me this, and this. In which case you are capable to go there for maybe a couple of days and get off. But you are being held with the emotions that I wish I could be going there. But now the migration, the biggest challenge is sometimes the migration. And also the biggest challenge in traveling is sometimes you are going to a place and you find like a country is, it's not what you expected. It's crazy expensive rather than what you thought, because it's going beyond the budget that you planned. If you planned to stay maybe 2 weeks and this is the budget, maybe $500 or $1,000, you end up spending more than what you thought. So those are one of the biggest challenges that we face. And also in terms of language barrier, sometimes you will go to a place where literally they don't speak what you speak, so it's hard to communicate. And also in terms of food, you're going to a place where we may have been used to eat maybe ugali and other stuffs, but you go to a place, nyama choma, but you go to a place that you're missing. It's like a new thing you have never seen in the world. It's only stabilizing on their own food. So those are type of challenges, biggest challenges.
Okay. And what has been one of those wow moments you'd be like, when I traveled, I got here and I got this amazing experience? What have been those great experiences you've had?
The experiences is just creating friends. It's where like me, my aim is to have friends worldwide. So if I meet someone, like they're shouting at me, "Hey, you come!" So that's what, like, it motivates me. Like, oh, this is it, creating friends around, and just seeing like I'm doing things which maybe others who are wishing they could be but they can't. So I'm seeing it's a great opportunity for me. I'm appreciating it. So it's like, yeah.
So again, Claude Joseph, at the end of, and after you traveling and doing all this, what's your end goal? What is it that you hope to achieve?
What I hope to achieve is like maybe one day I land my foot in each and every country in the world. That's what I'm looking at. And my target is before I hit 30, at least I could be maybe around, I could have hit even 100 countries before I hit 30. Because that's the only way where the energy is.
Yes. And then you're from Nyabohanse, Claude Joseph. Yes. Full of YouTubers, your likes of Marwa, Mayugno, Ngutu the Widow, yes. Jigintu, Why Not Kibe, Minghawi, and all this other kind of thing. Just give us, in terms of you guys creating content and everything, yes. How has YouTube really changed the village in Nyabohanse?
It has, in terms of change, is like it has really changed both infrastructure, both the mindset of our villages, and both belief, because mostly it used to be believed that people who have maybe take pictures by phone this way are rich. No. And also in terms of change, when we can say in terms of change of people's mindset, is like it has made them to realize that the world can be a global village. The world can be a village where you can communicate with somebody from different place to another place. And it's like through YouTube, it has created families. It has created families all over the world. More so in my village, people have families which are not their own families that related, but we have that strong bond of believing that we have families. Another thing is like, it has because some of most of the youths in Nyabohanse are graduates and they have no job. So YouTube has really made something that they even see without them being in the office, but YouTube has become their office, that it's giving them something, and by the end of the month or by the end of the day, they see what they have done. It's the only thing, it's the only office where you see, today I have worked this, and this is what I've been paid. You see? Yeah, so it has really changed in terms of also infrastructure. We can see, like, we used to see villas in other people's cities. We used to believe that they're only made in the cities, but now you can see our village have a villa. Our village has different houses architecture. Our village has really brought different things. Like now Maura bought some horses that we never saw. We used to see them in different cities. It has also brought what we call, like, it has become a touristic village where tourists pay to come.
Okay.
It has also paid. Yeah. It's like a touristic area. It has opened business opportunities, job opportunities all over, communication organizations. Yes.
All right. So, so Claude Joseph, as I said to you earlier on, I'm totally blind and I've been following you guys so much.
I'm
So
surprised.
I literally know what's happening in your hands, even things that happened yesterday. So
Yes.
I watch your guys' videos, like, back to back. And the other reason why I really watch your guys' videos is besides entertaining, I always think one of the greatest things is always information and being aware about what other people are doing,
Yes.
And I've also become inspired with some of the things that you guys do, like in terms of the YouTube movement has actually been able to support other kids to actually access education and to go to school, which is the greatest thing. So you see, I've told you a list about everybody that I know from Nyabohansi, from Congrats Mom, you understand, to Dimwangu, to Mingawi, to Sejo the Traveler, to Mayugno, to, all these other guys. So
Absolutely.
you guys, thank you so much for the content, but you've actually also been keeping me entertained. And this is the other reason why I'm hosting you today. But now, Joseph,
thank you so much.
Let's talk. I want you to tell people, to talk to the people that have supported you guys. What's your message that you'd say to the people that have really supported you guys, people that have believed in you? Because I always say supporting someone is not literally just giving you money or giving you a GoPro, but even someone who just watches your video is also supporting you indirectly.
Absolutely.
What would you say to these people?
My biggest message is always prayers to them. Always, I usually pray to them. God, may you give each and every subscriber good life, strength, and energy, also good health, so that they can keep on the good work that they are supporting us, not only maybe in financially, but also by watching. That's one of the greatest. Also by advising us, because if today I go silent and I have been advising you, to me it's like you have lost, So what I usually keep on is like I keep on giving a word of prayer to each and every subscriber because of the good work that they're doing to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So YouTube is more entertainment, Claude Joseph. Let's talk about this. Tell me one of your most craziest moments as you travel. The one moment that you'd be like, this was so crazy.
One of the most craziest moments, it's when I found a live music, when people are gathering and enjoying music. That is when my mind goes wild. I keep on I feel like I'm entertained, like it's like we are made to be, it's like life is for the living. So that's one of the most craziest moments. Like all the shyness goes off and I feel myself like dancing in front of people. So sometimes I feel like I'm embarrassing myself, but it's like, no, it's part of work.
Okay. What has been the most embarrassing moment?
The most embarrassing moment is when
you'll be like, gosh.
The most embarrassing moment is when I went to the hotel for the first time, and I kept on not understanding things. Like when the biggest hotels where you have the buffet for breakfast and other stuffs, so you have not to wash your hands, you use towels. And me, I'm like, oh my god, these towels are so white. I ended up wiping my mouth with them and all, like, what the hell? and the most embarrassing moment is when now eating with the spoon and the fork, and the bone flipped up, like I used all energy until like, and everybody was like,
you were fighting with the meat. You were fighting with the meat.
Yeah. And everybody eyes was like back to my table, like, what's happening? Those are one of the most embarrassing moments.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Who inspires you, Claude Joseph? Give me 5 people that inspire you.
We can have first people who inspire us, but mostly one of the background inspires me a lot. Like, you have to change. That's one of the greatest things that inspires.
I want 5 people. I want people who inspire you.
Okay. in terms of lifestyle, or in terms of
Anything,
content,
in
or
terms of anything. People will just inspire you, will be like, these are people that just inspire me.
Okay, we can start by Amaro because he inspires me
Mara.
because he started.
We've got Mara
yes.
in the next list. Let's go.
Yeah, he started from the village and to be a world traveler. That's one of the people who I say, oh man, if he did this, then I can do it too.
Number two.
Number two, I can say also. Oh, what can I say? Number two, we have Timikata because of his videos, and also Casey Neistat, how he does his videos.
Okay. Number three.
We also have the Mwango, because let me say, in this group of ladies, we can combine them together, like the Mwango, African Tigress, Miss Trudy, like in that lineage of those, we can say like it's one, like they inspire me, like if a lady can do this, why not me?
Okay. Number four.
Yes. Number four, we also have Wodemaya. He's there also. He creates good content.
Okay. Number five.
Number five, it's my village people, starting from its Nasto, Mayugulo, like.
Okay.
Yes.
What music do you listen to?
Yes.
What music do you listen to?
I usually listen to reggae music mostly.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is obviously it's ugali
and
with nyama choma
and skuma whiskey.
Skuma wiki.
Okay.
Yes.
If you had one person that you'd really love to meet in this world, who would that person be?
Oh my God. If I meet Mr. Beast today,
okay, Mr.
my
Beast.
life, okay. Yes.
If there's one country that you think you really want to visit, which would be that country?
One country that is really in me. Europe.
No, one country. Europe is a continent. I want one country that you'd want to visit.
Okay, maybe I can say, okay, let me say London.
Okay. London.
Yes.
So when you come to Europe and you're in Germany, just look for me and we'll have a meetup.
Oh man, thank you.
And then Claude Joseph. So tell people about your YouTube channel so that people can also come, like and share and subscribe to your YouTube channel.
All right, guys. My YouTube channel is Claude Joseph. It's a YouTube that deals with mostly entertainment, at large traveling, and inside traveling, it's where we share what we call like different cultures, and we tend to know one-on-one by interviewing people around, and also we do some village contents around. And when we get back to the village, we show the real life where we came from. Yeah. So basically, we are based on traveling. In those traveling, we showcase entertainment at the same time. We showcase culture. We showcase what we call like how people live, their living standards, and also village life.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So this has been The Big Chill, and I've been chilling today with Claude Joseph, and we've been understanding and hearing what he does. So go on his YouTube channel is Claude Joseph, and you can also go to my YouTube channel, Claude Joseph. I'm trying to also grow a YouTube channel because I've seen you guys movement. So you guys can also go and watch this video on Claude Joseph YouTube channel, but also go and like and subscribe and share on Nyamz Escapade YouTube channel. So Claude Joseph actually brought you to Europe before you actually come because, yeah, you're live on Galaxy Radio, which is based in Germany. And thank you so much for our invitation. And we hope you'll be able to sell more roses in Malaysia for Valentine.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm appreciating. It's business opportunities around.
Yeah. So Claude Joseph, what are just your passing shots with under a minute?
My passing shot is like, people kindly, for all viewers and for all listeners to this radio, please, I have a YouTube channel. Keep on watching my videos. As I keep on traveling all over worldwide, as we keep on producing amazing content. My name is Claude Joseph once more. I do videos on YouTube by the name Claude Joseph. And I keep on praying for you peace, love, harmony, and also strength at large, good energy, and may Almighty God keep you with a lot of life, like bless with a lot of life before things corner around, so that you can keep on supporting us by watching and advising us at large. And always remember, nothing is impossible. It's only one which is possible can take, like you say, I am possible. It's one word, like me am possible. And you can say me impossible. It's something, one thing. Yes, never give up.
All right, this is Radio Flora and Galaxy Radio with DJ Nyamz on the Big Chill, and this show happens every single Sunday. And we're going to be hosting different YouTubers from different parts of the world. We're going to be hosting different people on your great and your number one radio station. So because Claude Joseph says he loves something of reggae. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop off a reggae tune. So this is the Big Chill, and we keep it locked on to your favorite station on your number one radio station. Claude Joseph, from me to you,
yes,
it's a thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye, brother. Thank you. Be blessed. Thank you for hosting me.